How are y'all, and welcome back to another video of Luck Be a Landlord. Before we start, I just wanted to thank everyone who's been leaving comments, particularly on the last video, episode 200. It was a bit of a milestone, so it was nice to see all the comments on that video. And for today's question, I wanted to ask about typing. How fast do you type, and do you touch type? So my job requires a lot of typing, and I always reckoned I was a pretty fast typer, although I never learned to touch type. I've made some attempts over the years, but never really stuck with it long enough to actually use it. So I still have to look at the keyboard, although I do use most of my fingers when I'm typing. Kind of a hybrid style, I'd say. But anyway, I always reckoned I was fairly fast, and I just took a test there actually earlier, and I type at about 41 words per minute, which is apparently quite fast for someone who doesn't touch type, but on the lower end of average for a touch typer. So I was wondering, how fast do you guys type? Do you touch type? And like, how hard was it to learn? How long did it take you before you kind of typing faster, touch typing, than you were just looking at the keyboard? I reckon it'll be fairly interesting. I'm thinking, is it time to give it another shot and maybe try and learn touch typing for good? Seems like one of those skills that's really handy to know nowadays with so much going on computers. But yeah, it'd be interesting to find out. Anyway, for the video, we are going to start on floor number 12. So just finished floor 11 yesterday. Floor 12, the big change here is you get one less essence capsule from emails, which obviously means you have less chance to just scale immensely, because essence tokens are very, very powerful. Let's jump in though, and let's see what the run gives us today. I'll just take a milk for the cat. I'll take an early coal, don't mind that. Early toddler is pretty decent as well, and don't particularly want any of these. So magpie is worth almost, it's worth like 1.25 or something per turn, which is better than everything else here. And there's a few things that do improve magpies. We have tax evasion, you have checkered flag, so I'll take magpie. I think it has the most potential. We made the 25 rent payment with 8 left over. I'll take bronze arrow and grave robber versus guillotine. I'm not really looking at Kyle the Kermit. I'll take grave robber. Okay, I'll take another milk and another milk. I'll take, so present is worth 10, but earn is actually worth more. It's worth 16 once the spirit breaks, so I'll take the earn. There is a cultist here. It's still pretty early, and as you know, cultists very good. Let's give it a go. Luckily the cat got one of the milks, so we didn't have any problem paying the 50 rent payment. We did that with 11 left over. This is where I really wouldn't mind taking a rabbit fluff. I know we took cultist, but what can you do? I'll take jack-o'-lantern for the toddler. And here I'll take a seed. I'll take a target. It's worth 2 per turn, and we do have a arrow to probably get rid of it eventually. I guess we could pick up a mouse. I'll take a bubble for the toddler. 5-sided dice is really good. It's just worth 3 on average, and there's a few decent items and item essences that synergize with it. So I'll take 5-sided dice. We made the 100 rent payment with 52 left over. Take an item capsule there. Checkered flag is really good with magpies. It makes them worth 2 per turn, which isn't bad. Also very good for its slots. There's a second cultist, so they're now worth 1 each, which is also not bad. Got Quigley the wolf, that's okay. There's a third cultist, now worth 3 each. So at least now we can keep them late game. 5-sided dice is better than magpie, unless we get something that improves birds. I think I'll go for another 5-sided dice. How are we doing? 20 symbols, that's fine. I don't particularly want any key. And I think I'll just take the wealthy capsule. Let's get rid of the flower. And we now have our diamond, which really will help putting up the average. We made the 150 rent payment with 89 left over. Let's take compost heap. Let's pick up a lucky capsule. And cleaning rag is pretty good. Okay, Beastmaster. Beastmaster is... it's okay. It's not fantastic. It'd be alright if we get wolves, but I don't know if we're going down that route. I'll just take a rare, which... I mean, it's okay with the spirits, I guess. Not as good as Beastmaster. I'll take it though. Probably better than skipping. I'll take a candy for the toddler. I'll take Lightbulb versus candy. Just take another candy for the toddler. At least it does remove itself. There's a rabbit, a hooligan. I don't need any of these. Let's take a cheese for the mouse. It's pretty decent. I'll take a milk for the cat. We made the 225 rent pound with 155 left over. So we're not doing too bad, but we're also not doing fantastic. I'll take a slot is worth 4. So tax evasion or birdhouse. They both actually do the same thing for the magpie. I'll take birdhouse. Should probably take a tax evasion because it was actually better with Robin Hood, for example. Let's get rid of the cherry. Alright, a few eating things there. Still only got 65. I'll take a vite fruit. I'll take a milk for the cat. Another lucky capsule. Okay, we got our 2 watermelons. That's pretty decent. Frozen fossil is interesting. I think we can do better. Another witch. Owl is now worth 2.5 per turn. No. Yeah, 2. No, did we get checkered flag? We did. And it synergizes with witch, so I'll pick up an owl. Maybe I should have picked up a second witch first. Don't need it. I don't think I want another magpie. I don't want any of these either. Not entirely sure what this build is. We have the 2 watermelons, we have a diamond, so we're doing okay. We made the, what was that, 300 rent pound with 195 left over. Triple kind essence, of course, really good. Removal capsule is quite good. Let's take a lunchbox as well. Let's take a milk and a cheese and another milk. 53 on that turn. I'll pick up 3 kinds, don't mind that. Don't particularly want another owl. This would be a nice run to pick up anything. There's so many things that buff birds, but we haven't gotten any of them yet. Let's get rid of... I'm thinking if we get rid of the coconut, we won't pick up a monkey. I'll get rid of the coconut. 56. I'll take a big urn. Just get some spirits. They shouldn't be too bad with the witch. Alright, rolling in already. I'll take an essence capsule. We're really strong. Essences are really strong. It's a good deal. Let's take a buffing capsule. That was a good hit. Hit one of the watermelons and hit the diamond. Hexamidas. I want 3 of these, but I don't really want more than 3. We made the 375 rent pound with 274 left over. 450 due in 8 spins. Let's get fruit basket essence. And let's get just a spirit, I guess. I'll take adoption paper. We might keep this in case we get something that buffs, for example, birds or something. Okay, so we want 5 fruit. We currently have 2, so we're going to try and take all of the fruit. And I am going to remove the mouse or the cat. I'll remove the mouse. Okay, 71 on that turn. That's pretty good. I'll take a wealthy capsule. 50. There is another cultist. They'll all be worth 4 each now. It's pity cultists and witches don't have any bonus. Let's take a big urn. Let's take another removal capsule. That's great. We'll skip all these. Let's remove... What do I want to remove now? the rabbit fluff. Or is it the coins? Actually, just remove the pearl for now. Let's skip this. Let's take a bubble for the toddler. There's still a candy there. I wish the toddler would get at it. We have the 450 rent payment with 263 left over. Let's take oil can essence. Do we want a Beastmaster? No, particularly. Let's reroll for a orange, I guess. As well, the monkey gives twice as much, so we'll take it. We now probably will pick up the monkey. Yeah, that's great. The toddler is getting the candy. That's pretty much all I'm looking for. Take another cultist. That's great. No toddler candy in this one. Nope. 80 on that turn, though. That's pretty decent. We may have hit the cap. Well, not the cap, but like the limit. The threshold. I guess threshold is a better word. We may have hit the threshold of what we need. 63. I don't need a hexatedium. Light bulb isn't too bad though with the diamond. We'll respin this, hope for a light bulb. We didn't, but we did get some big cultists. Take a reroll capsule. This is great. Let's not respin anything, so I guess. Take a lucky capsule. That could have been our third coin. Let's respin this, hoping for a diamond. No such luck. Card shark or bounty hunter. Don't want card shark. Let's reroll. I don't want a beehive. Okay, these aren't helping. 66 on that turn. Do we want to take a monkey? A monkey is worth 2 at the moment. It'll only be good if we get a coconut. Sure, we'll give it a go. We made the 575 rent payment with 292 left over. 650 due in 9 spins. I'll take a buffing capsule and I'll take small symbol bomb. Let's use this straight away. Don't want any of these and we don't want any of these. Let's I think it's time to get rid of the magpie. The magpie gives me... No, the magpie's worth 3. I'm actually just going to get rid of these coins. I know we have triple coin essence, but I don't think that's where this deck is going. I think we're better off getting rid of the coins. Let's take a seed. That's great. Let's take the present for the toddler. I'll re-roll it, hopefully trying to get the toddler and the present next to each other. Time capsule, I think pretty much everything from the time capsule I'm happy with. Where is our toddler? Don't know. Well, we got him in. I suppose we did get a candy for him, so that's not too bad. Let's skip this. Toddler's next to the present, that's great. Don't need to respin anything. 83 on that turn, that's pretty good. We've already made rent, we have 3 spins left. Don't need anything here. That's pretty decent. The diamond is next to the light bulb. Take another present for the toddler. Let's try and get the toddler and the present next to each other. No such luck. We made the 650 rent payment with 242 left over. I'll take kind on the string. Let's re-roll this for... Does the diver remove anything for us? I don't think so. And we don't have enough buffs on our cats in order for cow to be good. I definitely shouldn't have skipped that. I should have taken something. Okay, that's pretty decent. We don't need to respin anything. 93 on that turn. I'll just take a chemical 7. 80 on that turn. There's a coconut half. That's great. I know there's a cultist. Probably should have taken the cultist. Kind of hoping the coconut half would be enough for the fruit basket essence, but no such luck. That's okay. I think we've won this. Let's take a time capsule. Okay, light bulb from the time capsule. That's okay, I guess. Let's take the present for the toddler. Although I think the coin would have given me just as much with coin on a string. Well, not quite as much, but not far off. Let's take a tedium capsule. We've already made rent. That's great. Toddler got the present and was buffed by a bronze arrow. That's pretty decent. Let's try and get the toddler next to the present. We did. And we got the buff from the oil can. That's again pretty decent. Just take hustling capsule. And we made the 700 rent payment with 257 left over. Silver capsule is great. Telescope is fantastic. Let's destroy. At this stage, it's probably the owl and then the witch and then the cat. I don't think this witch is doing much for us. Let's take a void creature. Don't need to respin anything. I'll take another void creature. Alright, I'll take... Have I removed that witch? I haven't yet, so let's take a big urn. There's a sun, but we don't have any flowers left. Take a milk for the cat. 72, take another chemical 7. Okay, another cultist. Don't want any of these. I think we have won this one. I'm going to take this one into endless mode to see how far it goes. I don't think it'll go very far unless we get a lot of removal capsules. Let's skip this. We made the 777 rent payment with 130 left over. Let's continue playing in endless mode, see how far we went. Cardboard box could be good for us. Dame is, oh, strawberry. Is this our fourth? 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be our fifth. Let's take strawberry and cardboard box item. That's really good. That'll really help us curate the deck. 91 on that turn. Is it worth taking a pinata? Don't think so. Let's re-roll for something better. Guess take an urn. Let's skip all of these. The question is, will we survive long enough in order to get our removals? If we could get all the cultists in the board every turn, I think that's the only way we have a winning. There's another cultist, that'll help. 81 on that turn. If we need to get over 100 per spin. I don't think we've yet gotten 100 per spin. Let's re-roll this for more cultists maybe. No such luck. We got 170 that spin, that'll definitely help. And fruit basket essence has broken. That should help as well. Okay, I don't think a peach or orange are worth it. We mostly got the fruit basket essence for the watermelon. Let's remove... Remove rabbit fluff, it's only worth 200 on that turn. We made the 1000 rent payment with 55 left over. 1500 due in 10 spins. Let's re-roll here for an Amherst. Did we pick up that dame? We didn't, but we do have a light bulb. Let's give it a go. Let's take small symbol bomb. Let's remove magpie. Break this. I'm hoping here, of course, for a removal capsule. Okay, we have 3 removal capsules coming up. I'll take a reroll capsule. Like a buffing capsule. We want to remove... Keep these. Well, these are only worth 3. I'll get rid of them. This is worth 4. Monkey is worth 2, but might give me a big burst. This is worth 2. How many do we have? One left. Let's get rid of the cat. Is only worth 1. And we're down to 22 symbols, which means we should see most of our cultists most turns. 128. 7 spins, we need about 150 per spin. Let's re-roll for something better. Didn't see it. 120 on that spin. 125. I don't think we're making it. 137. Chemical 7 might help. 187. 3 spins to get 600. We need about 200 per spin. I don't think this is going to make the next rent payment. Let's skip this. Let's get rid of probably the toddler. We're not going to get any more candy for him. 133. And this is the last spin, which I think is where it's going to end. Yeah, so this was a pretty fun run. Cultists doing a lot of the work. And of course... Well, actually, watermelons helped out a lot. 1 diamond was just there. And yeah, the toddler eating. Pretty good run. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And we will be back tomorrow with another run on floor 13. Will it be lucky or unlucky? Find out tomorrow. Until then, take care of yourselves and cheers for now.